Hey guys, my name is Callie Gentry, and I'm going to start this off by just telling you a little more about myself. I'm actually a junior transfer student. I came from a liberal arts school in Virginia, from Emory Henry College actually. I'm a genetics major. I want to go to med school, and tonight I attended the new student dialogue entitled Are You There, God? A dialogue on religion and spirituality. Well, just to give a little bit of background on my experience in spirituality, I affiliate with a Christian religion. I'm very devout in my beliefs, and so I chose this because I thought it was going to be really interesting, and I would be able to understand what other people believed at the same time. So, to answer a few of these questions, did we achieve a dialogue? Well, during our session, we spent a good deal of time discussing what a dialogue actually was, and I actually have our sheet. And we took note that some of the differences were like a debate, whereas where people had to defend their one opinion, and they had to stick to their beliefs the whole way through, whether or not they really admitted they were wrong. And we decided that's not what we wanted, and I believe we didn't really have a debate. And discussion, you know, is known as like the noisier the smarter. We had some discussion going on, but that doesn't really involve emotions, and in dialogue does involve emotions. And tonight, I don't really think that we got deep down into dialogue. I think we had more of a discussion, honestly. In our group, some of the observations I made, there were definitely some more active voices. There were 4 or 5 people that spoke consistently throughout that really wanted to voice their opinion. And there were definitely some more reserved voices. I don't even think I heard some of the people talk the whole time we were in there. What role did I play? Well, I talked when I had something to say. I wasn't going to be in everybody's face about my beliefs, but I also wanted to let them know that I had an opinion. When I knew a little more about the subject that we were speaking about, I definitely put my 2 cents in. I mean, I've had a lot of experience with religion and spirituality through my confirmation classes and during different religion classes during high school, and with my liberal arts degree at my last school I had to take a couple of religion classes, so I consider myself pretty versed. To answer the question as of why do I feel dialogue is a component, well, dialogue is very important in any academic study because it helps create a sense of community. And if you only debate with each other just to stick to your guns, nothing's ever going to be accomplished. And discussion is good, but it's always lacking something. And when you get to dialogue, everybody's trying to work together to come up with a better answer, a better solution. You may not completely agree, and nobody is probably going to leave with the same idea in mind, but at least people are open to understanding, which I think is one of the main goals of dialogue. Is dialogue useful in my university experience? Well, of course it is. I've actually had numerous experiences with dialogues. Back at the liberal arts college, we had to participate in dialogue days at least twice a semester rather, where we did exactly this, just in a small group setting in the classrooms. And those turned into more like debates rather than the dialogues. However, I think it's very important to know the difference between the debate, discussion, and dialogue, and I think it's a good thing that we have these. I mean, I personally didn't need to sit through this, in all honesty, because I've had this time and time again in my previous experiences. But for those students who haven't had this experience, I think this is one of those really defining moments when you were like, oh, I can be accepting of other students. I think the religion is obviously a really touchy subject for most people, as it is for me. I knew going into it that nobody was going to change my mind. I've been raised in the church. I mean, I date a preacher. Nothing's going to change my views, but that doesn't mean that things didn't open up my eyes while I was there today. I didn't really realize that there were so many atheists or people that are agnostic in our group, but a good portion of the 25 to 30 kids in my dialogue group actually had no religion at all, or no defining religion. They identified themselves as agnostic, which I think is extremely interesting, especially here in the South where it's just such a typical Christian Bible Belt sort of thing. I just thought that was something neat that I learned. And I think that's all I have for you today. Thank you.